Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, the coronavirus sell-off continues. The stock market is down the limit 5%. We also note that crude oil has had the biggest one-day drop since the Gulf crisis in 1991. At one point in time, the nearby futures was at $27 a barrel. We also note that the U.S. dollar is sharply lower, and in the grains, we're down about 16 to 17 cents in the beans, 5 cents in the corn, and 9 cents to 10 cents in the wheat. I think that first of all, when people start talking about how low is low, nobody knows for sure in the grains, but there is talk that we could actually see May corn down as low as 340 in this particular sell-off. That would put wheat, nearby Chicago May wheat, somewhere in the 470 to 475 area, and probably beans would be talking about the contract lows at 855. Again, this is more panic selling, let me out the exit, than it actually has to do with particular fundamentals. They are talking about lower global economy, maybe a recession, but we're not quite there yet. So this is just all basically panic selling. The virus needs to be under control. We've got 111,000 cases, 3874 deaths, and the spread in the United States and Europe continues and probably will continue. We're hoping that it's peaked in South Korea and China, but it's also expanding rapidly in Iran. As far as the other fundamentals are concerned, world prices, beans right now, U.S. is around $349 a ton, where Brazil is $342. So again, when we talk about maybe China coming and buying U.S. beans, Brazil is cheaper. On the meal side, U.S. is $354, Argentina is $335. And again, Argentina is cheaper, but again, there's a lot of uncertainty in Argentina about the financial situation of their crushers, about the increase in the export tax in beans, and whether or not the Argentine farmer is going to plant as much soybeans down the road with this tax. As far as corn is concerned, Argentina, $167 a ton versus U.S. $174. There is some rumors floating around that China is asking for prices for U.S. DDGs. And as far as wheat is concerned, U.S. HRW is around 227. Argentina is in 220 to 230 range, while we're looking at Russia at 216. So again, there were rumors of China buying a few cargoes of U.S. spring wheat on Friday. People are concerned that if China does come in and buy, it may not be enough to support the market, especially as we look forward down to the 2020 crop growing season. Many people are looking at the 2020 soybean carryout in a range as 300 to 500. USDA is at 320. The range in corn carryout is 2,400 to 3,200. USDA is at 2637, and the range is wheat 7 to 960 with USDA at 777. So on on tomorrow, the USDA could actually come in and start raising world production for 19 and 20 S&Ds, and maybe lower U.S. Demand, which would raise the carryout tomorrow, which would be negative. South American weather, Brazil's fine. They're still looking at big crops, a little bit of delay in harvest because of the rains. Argentina was dry over the weekend. Again, the forecast is a little wetter this morning for Argentina down the road. Yesterday the forecast was pretty dry over the next 10 days. So again, we're continuing to see panic selling in all markets, and probably will continue until we have some better control on the coronavirus. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.